your name? Oh, thanks. I'm gonna need to watch the show. Do it. It's a beer. Hi, Jen. Hello. How am I? I'm decent. For now. How are you? I did my math quiz correctly and realized that Marvel has been in phase 3 since 2016. I thought phase 2 ended with Civil War, right? Or Avengers 2? Hi. Hi. Avengers 2, okay. Civil War is phase 3, got it. Phase 2 ended with Ant-Man? Did I miss a joke? How long have I liked Steven Universe for? Since it aired? Since it first aired. Since I saw, like, promos with the pilot. So what was that, 2013? Thank you, Red. Makeup soundtrack, yeah. What's interesting? This is just LA girl. Hey. I keep getting confused when people just put like laughing emojis, because I'm like, is there a joke? Did I miss something funny? Because there's usually like one person doing it, and I didn't see anything funny happen. Oh, okay. So I'm like really confused whenever that happens. I'm doing a look right now because tomorrow I'm gonna be I'm gonna be going downtown. Your girl's face is gonna be on WGN. So Chicagolanders know that's the news. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. So I wanted to like post this for tomorrow to help them grow. No, because my brows just are naturally thick. You snowed in. Oh damn, that sucks. we going prime time? It's in the morning, so not necessarily prime time. If this song is not me, well, interlude. I think it airs at 11. Good. I like music. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it. Music plays a big part in keeping me happy, keeping me just not slipping up, keeping me sane. Spent 35 minutes watching videos of strippers. Hey. That's a skill I want to learn. Yeah, I think I need to apply it with a brush first. Can I tell my hair color? Brown? My natural color? Do make good money. If I was more confident in my body, I would have been a stripper a long time ago. And my classes got canceled because no one signed up for it. Take that sign, girl. Sorry, but sometimes I feel like the questions are like just so like, why is it a big deal to know that? Like, Lauren, what toothpaste do you use? Like, that's basically what it feels like. What? Oh, thank you. Hi to Italy. Oh, thank you. I want to learn so I can pay my bills, get my own place. Actually, I want to learn so I can like get a good workout and have fun at the same time. Hey, Nick. No, so what? Oh, well, thank you. Black and white mirror on CW has a black woman with her. The gutters, yeah. Oh, dope. I did see the poster when I was in New York. I saw like, not a poster, but like a billboard, I guess. And then I've been seeing the commercials lately. Fire dance, pole dance, and do area skills. That's dope. That's a lot. My hair. Beware. No, I do not take anything. One of my friends is, it goes. How about you? One of my friends is, abroad right now. And she's, coming back for a little next month. And she told me the other day that she's thinking of going to therapy when she comes home, so I'm gonna go with her. Because I've never been to a therapist, but I would love to go. I've just been kind of like, not necessarily scared, but like hesitant to go. So why are your eyes white? Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask people why their eyes are white. Therapy is great. Okay. Started therapy. The month later, had a breakdown and got put into antidepressants. Hey, don't talk to Sherry like that, though. Oh, therapy's super good for you. If you have the right person, okay? Yeah, we were just talking about it like last night. Or the other night. I think Sunday night. No, I messed up. I wouldn't say shit. Is this therapist black and a woman? Because black women therapists are usually the best. I made a mistake of going to a black man and I was so uncomfortable. I'll keep that in mind. You just need to find a person to be allowed to find. Who told you you should go, girl? I said, don't talk to Sherry like that. I ain't gonna talk to you like that. You don't have to be helpful good. It is awkward at first, though. I figured. Finding a good therapist hard, the one I've come across tend to be ableist and gross. My abuse trauma was my fault too. That's another thing. I don't want to have to go through so much work of finding somebody good. Like, why can't all of y'all just be decent at your job? If not amazing. I don't want it to be like, well, I kind of like them. But then you find someone, like, I want it to be like, oh, I kind of like them, they were pretty good. But maybe there's somebody better, rather than like, this is really uncomfortable, they do not care, they're shitty therapists, and then like, getting discouraged, you know? Has a waterfall, books, and little statues in the box movie for really people. So it gives me books to read on her little cards to send to people. Oh, that's sweet. Why are you coming to therapy? Like, it's kind of hard to just do that. Like, aren't y'all taught that not everyone's gonna open up to you right away. Like, I am taught that as a hairstylist, I end up being people's therapist, and that's true. I'm doing my makeup. Did I miss a joke? Was there something funny? He was a Christian. See, I can't do that though. I can't go to somebody who's like gonna be outwardly of a specific religion. For one thing, I am not religious. And for two, I kind of feel like people who are religious should not be therapists. Sorry about it. Or like follow a specific religion. Cause like, I feel like that would cloud your judgment, you know? So, hairstylist bartenders is a curse, for real. My lady. Yeah, my therapist literally on the first day he says, don't worry about opening up right away. I want you to be comfortable, so please take your time. I think I would be pretty comfortable with opening up about certain things, you know? Not necessarily like everything, because I think I'm going to be too afraid to talk about what's been bothering me a lot recently, because I feel like it's so, for lack of a better term, stupid. Even though it's not stupid to me, I feel stupid about it though. Even though literally everybody tells me that I shouldn't feel stupid, I shouldn't feel bad about it. But yeah, like I feel like it's something that's shouldn't really like get somebody down, but it does. Religion, right? My interest in adolescence is the peak of my trauma, to be honest. I'd have to work through all of that. I guess to go along with what that one person said, if you are going to be of a specific faith, then maybe you should just be a therapist specifically to people of a specific faith. That's it. Not like, oh, wouldn't it be great if everybody was my religion? Like, no, like then, you know, it shouldn't be that. Just go with that, because if you're a hardcore Christian or whatever, then be a therapist to Christians, because they're going to understand you. I mean, everyone should go now and then. Probably heard this, but every human emotion is valid, and sometimes as women, it's hard for us to understand that and view our emotions as real enough. I feel that. I need non-religious, gay-friendly, non-racial, non-fat-shaming girl. That's why therapy should be objective, right? Like, I really just feel like people, because like even my boss, literally everybody that I work with are like all Christian and like pray and stuff. They're not like hardcore Christians where it's like, oh, I can't drink, I can't do this, like, but like religion is something that's really important to them, and religion is something that I do not give a shit about. And I don't knock anybody who does, you know, but personally, I just don't have a relationship with religion. I think that I'm okay without it. I'm fine without it. So it's just annoying, like even talking about something to like even my boss, where like he always wants to kind of throw in, like, well, God, and this, and da-da-da, and it's like, the book says, and it's like, I don't believe in this, so, like, why do you keep trying to use that to motivate me? Like, stop. Like, just stop. So, I don't want to go to somebody who's going to be, like, basically preaching to me while I'm just trying to, like, talk about my problems. I was forced to go to Catholic schools. Those days were miserable for me. I went to Catholic school for 2 years. My family's not even Catholic. I forgot how I got there because I was smart or some shit. I didn't do well there, though, and my mom pulled me out after 2 years. I was in elementary school, and I fell asleep in religion class every time we had religion class, and we had to go to church 2 times a week. Technically, for me, 3 times a week, because I'm going to church on Sundays, too. Being raised Baptist. I'm not sure that I can imagine that every counselor is different. 2 to 3 times a week, yeah. Like, I didn't even like going to church regularly. Like, as a child, I was falling asleep. I remember being, like, 3 years old, like, still, they'd give me my fucking Cheerios in a container, in a to-go cup, for church Sunday morning, and I would fall asleep because, hello, I'm a 3-year-old and you woke me up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning to go to church, and the preacher would, like, the pastor would keep waking me up. Dude, I'm fucking 3. I'm not gonna understand what the hell you're talking about. What the hell? That, and, like, Black Baptist churches, most likely you gonna be there all day because they want to keep singing songs. Nobody knows when to shut up. Do I believe in a God? I wouldn't necessarily call it God. I do think that there's something or some things that are higher than us. I also sometimes think, hi, Jake. Sometimes I also think, what if we're all just like a science experiment, and like that episode of The Simpsons when Lisa, I fuck with reincarnation too, when Lisa accidentally created a species of mold, hello Alyssa, that like developed its own community, or even like Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, and he created like the miniverse. So I'm like, what if we're just a science experiment? I definitely don't believe in church. Like, I believe that it is completely okay for people to have a faith, to have a religion, but that they don't need to go to church. Like, church is a scam. Like, my mom is a Christian, but she hates church because she knows it's a scam. Or insemination, yeah. We're all in a petri dish or whatever, yeah. I actually, like, relate more to deism than anything. Once I learned about it in high school, I definitely, like, related to it. So I relate to, like, deism, which isn't a religion, it's more like a theology. And, even Satanism to an extent, because, like, Satanism is really just all about, like, everybody in common fucking sense. Like, I was raised on different religions, so I can never truly believe in one God. Oh, that's dope, though. That's really cool, Alika. Especially this huge mega churches. Yes. Just keep the poor distracted. It's a whole scam. I'm glad we all are on the same page. And if people hate the stigma around Satanism, it's not what people think. It really isn't what people think it is. We stopped going to church, but then we found a Hispanic church. My mom is making us all go. And churches are fraud, for real. People use the Bible for evil systemic oppression, right? Bible's man-made, so I don't know why people put exactly. Look what it's around. What's around it? Poor, poverty, homeless. Jesus, I didn't even know that. Hello to Duncan. Oh, Joel Osteen? Yeah, hello. My grandma had his books and shit. I think that the Christian Bible, I think that any religious text has a lot of good stories in it and like morals that you can take away from it, but to be like, this is fact, this is history, this is exactly how life is supposed to be played out, is bullshit. Like, I want people to take it at face value, not like use this as history knowledge and as a freaking guideline to life, you know? I did watch the movie Mother and I loved it. I watched it twice. I watched it like 2 days in a row, actually. I really, really liked that movie. And I didn't really understand too much of what was going on. But luckily, the guys who I watched that do movie reviews, they did do a spoiler talk once, and I never watched it because I wanted to see it. So when I finally watched it, I watched their spoiler review, and holy shit, I was like, no pun intended, but that was brilliant. And of course, a lot of people are gonna like it because they're like, it's artsy for the sake of being artsy, and I don't know what's going on, but like, that's why I watched it again and had like. I kind of figured some things out, though. I did understand who the dude... I did understand who Javier Bardem was, like, supposed to be towards the end of the movie. That's when I got it. But it's a really good movie. It's fucked up. A lot of people just identify as Christian because they feel oppressed by society to do so. I agree. There's a Mother for Dummies on Reddit, which, oh, that's dope. I did go on Reddit afterwards, too, to see what they thought, because I feel like it's not a movie for everybody. It really isn't. So, and the thing was, is when I saw the trailers, I really wanted to, I was really thinking it was going to be like Rosemary's Baby, but it wasn't. Satan doesn't really call it because they went against the church, not because they actually worship him. Yeah. No, that's totally true. Hey, Xavier. Like, literally, that's why, what was happening in the Neon Demon But Me. Oh, I didn't even see that, because I heard it wasn't good. So I was, like, scared to watch it, but I might like it. I don't know. No, Satanism was literally, like, to go against the church and use that title, but they, like, stand for equality, for tolerance even, and for you to just be who the fuck you are. That's what I love about it. It's just like, be you and fuck everyone else. Of course I saw Get Out. I saw it on the opening night. I stand up, exactly. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to have it all. Get Out, it really is. Since you come going for it. Hello? The thing about Get Out is I don't even think it was necessarily talking about racism. At least that was my take from it. It was more about cultural appropriation. You know? Or, like, not racism in the sense that we know it to be, you know? Like, oh, my race is superior or whatever, like, because of XYZ. I think it was more about cultural appropriation and how it was, like, extreme. I didn't think it was that predictable, but I think the predictable elements is to play into the common horror tropes because there were a lot miscategorized legend. Actually, Jordan Peele, he categorized that himself. I Googled it. And he had a whole reason behind it. I forgot exactly what he said. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but he did it for a reason. Most of the movies I watch are just Marvel. Marvel is like the only type of action movie I like to watch. I'm not a big action person because I don't care about like fight scenes and things exploding and like stuff like that. Like that just doesn't do it for me. But that's why I like Marvel because they actually have a story, there's humor, there's other elements into it other than just like fighting, action. Like I hate people who are like, I love the Fast and Furious franchises because of the action. I'm like, but it's a shitty movie. Like, they're shitty movies. I don't understand. But the action, though, it's like, you know you can watch shit like that for free on YouTube? Like, so you pay to go to the theater to go watch this shit? John Wick the other day for the first time. It's okay. I watched John Wick, I think, in the summertime for the first time. I'm so hyped for Black Panther. My stepdad just got us all tickets. Well, the thing is that Marvel is going based off of their characters from a long time ago. And the only LGBT plus superhero I've ever known is Batwoman, but that's DC, not Marvel. Wait, actually, Deadpool's not straight. Deadpool's queer. There you go. I learned that well before the movie came out. Thanks, Tumblr. All those blacks in one place. Goodbye. Watch them bring the police. You know more because Iceman. Oh, Iceman's gay too. I forgot about him. Well, they rebooted whatchamacallit, X-Men, so. Retcon. I love The Wiz. How have you been doing that, Anna? There's representation. They need to come to the big screen. Okay. My bad. I didn't really, all I really knew about was Deadpool, and I heard about Iceman once, recently. like within a handful of months. But then, of course, like that woman is the only one who I like knew as like the first like lesbian superhero. Oh, you've missed me. Now I'm gonna be looking up gay Marvel characters all night. Thanks, y'all. That's what I'm doing with my life. Hair and makeup must really hate Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence just hates playing Mystique. She was bored throughout that whole Apocalypse. Apocalypse was so bad. Wait, whose black heart are you taking? Ooh, Kendrick. Oh yeah, isn't like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy like in a relationship nowadays? The Marvel comic spectrum is insane. It really is. So I hope they start pulling out some more of their stuff that never really like made it big. Like Guardians of the Galaxy was never really like a hit comic wise, but it ended up like being one of their highest selling, like grossing movies. And I think it's like my favorite Marvel film, actually. Guardians of the Galaxy is my favorite Marvel film. I went with one of my best friends, and he like, when I went with him, because he's like, hey, you want to go to the movies? Let's go see Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, perfect, I've been wanting to see this. And he's like, this is my third time seeing it in theaters. I'm like, Dustin, what the fuck? And the next thing you know, I'm like, now I understand why you've seen it 3 times in theaters. Welcome. Soundtrack is like everything. Whoop whoop. I was trying to sleep somewhere like a tripper sleepover. I was so confused. Hello. I did see Split. Oh, hey, Ray. Split was very good. I still have to see Thor Ragnarok. It's not up on our... There's no good version on our Fire Stick yet. If there's a good version online, I will gladly watch it. Actually, Split itself was sort of a sequel, but I've never seen Unbreakable. Of course I watched Black Mirror. Oh, thank you so much, Xavier. Valkyrie is bisexual.
Listen to the break. Did you drop something? Never mind.
Come on, queers. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, do I really want Do I really want to be bothered with another man ever again? I mean, I'm not saying women are better. Because a woman can break your heart just as much as a man can. But women are better. Come on, Marvel Crews, let's get information. I really wouldn't go that far. Honestly, y'all, I'm getting, like, so irritated when people, like, why can't we have a little bit of fantasy anymore? Because, like, I don't think they're, like, people did that with, 13 Reasons Why. I'm not saying that your opinion does not matter, or your opinion is wrong. It's just, like, I feel like everybody is getting so uppity about, like, everything these days, where it's, like, there have been other movies with people with personalities, sort of like Sybil. I did not see it, but, I mean, it exists. Hello. And how are you? But, like, people, I just want people to take these things at, like, face value. Face value. Because it's a movie. It's fantasy. You know? Like, now, when it comes to something like 13 Reasons Why, I feel like they tried to talk about something. Did they do it in the best way? Was it perfectly executed? No. But I feel like people want things to be displayed in a specific way. So then when it's not portrayed in the way that they want it to be portrayed, then there's a problem. Instead of just kind of like accepting it for what it is. You know? Like that kind of like, I get how fantasy should be there sometimes, and as a joke, but I feel like took it too far. But not every like personality that he had was a monster. They explained why that one specific, the Beast, was called the Beast. You know, like it's not like, hey, he's a dangerous person who needs to be, like, the dude worked. He had a whole job. He had all of this stuff. It's not like they portrayed him all the time as this, like, really threatening, menacing person. I see what you're saying, but I just think, like, it's hard to cater, for films to cater everyone's, exactly. The Suicide Scene had me all in my feels, but I love the show too. And honestly, I think when it comes to 13 Reasons Why, it's the kids who are having issues with it. It's everyone who's younger than me. Like, they're the ones who are like, well, the teenagers are really impressionable, and, like, there's been copycats. Dude, people copycat shit all the time. Don't sit here and talk about 13 Reasons Why is a problem, because there are impressionable teenagers. Teenagers do dumb shit all the time, even when it doesn't have it, or just do detrimental and dangerous shit all the time. Don't sit here and try to blame this one show and say it needs to be canceled and nobody needs to watch it because the children. Think of the children. Like, kids been doing dumb shit for years. They're gonna do it. Cole, I agree. It needed to happen. Thank you. On Selena Gomez, I'm a fucking stop her as my mom snitched on her. And said she knew that Woody Allen was a ooh, no. The thing that sets me about it is that murderous people. Okay, I feel that. It's not Jelly Bean, no. And not the show thing, right? Clearly showed that he was more than just a normal person. Yeah. But if you think about it, the one chick was kind of glorifying him. You know, it's something. If someone was planning to commit suicide, it would have happened. Right. And sorry, not sorry, but people have been slitting their wrists since the dawn of time in a bathtub. 13 Reasons Why did not invent slitting your wrist in a fucking bathtub. People have been doing that as a way of suicide, especially women, because women are more prone to doing things like that since forever. Stop blaming a show for other shit. Have permission slips because they showed an episode. Oh wow. And after it was over, sadly, my son is still being bullied, of course. These kids are fucking assholes. But the girl who plays Hannah says, there's an all-new Hannah. Well, bitch, you're dead. Okay, so apparently, from what I've gathered, the second season is all going to be from everybody else's perspective. It's going to be her from different perspectives. I know, I thought so too. I'm like, but she dead though. Doing my makeup. I think the more you try to keep people from watching it, the more they will, right? Girl, I hate kids. I hate children. I hate them. We're time's up, Pam. Like, oh, thank you. Well, we all know that Alex shot himself, so we're gonna talk about that. Watch people get butthurt about the school shootings too, as if Degrassi did it. Didn't they change their way of suicide differently from the book? I never read the book, but yes, they did change it from what I have read. I don't know if you can see, but it's green. Tyler. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I want to know what's going to happen to Justin. I don't know if y'all know this, but I've rewatched that series, I've watched that series 3 times. Just because, when I'm bored, I'm like, I'll watch 13 Reasons Why. I'm already in my feelings. Please, my best. Oh my God. Well, keep waiting, because now I'm just gonna make everybody wait until I post it. Sorry, every time I see your comment, I end up talking about something else because I'd rather talk about that. But now you're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow when this is posted. Itchy. Manson, where are you? There you are. Wait, what? What did Kendrick say? Asian guy. Control mice? Love the show a lot, but I can't see the show actually being around for a while. Not because it's not good. Right, and I feel like people because I saw people who were complaining about it, and they're like, well, the characters are bad, and the acting is terrible, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, y'all only say that now because I did comment on, I I commented on an entire thread, an Instagram post, and I was proud of myself for getting like 60 likes on it, but I was just basically saying what I'm saying here. I'm like, this needed to be shown, like, it needed to be talked about. And someone's like, it's this and da-da-da-da, and I'm like, my issue is that everybody keeps having a problem with it, like it shouldn't be shown. But, like, they keep saying how bad of a show it is because of the topic that they're doing, not necessarily because of the show itself. Like, have an issue with the characters, with the acting, the dialogue, something. And then they're like, well, I think that the characters are this, and this is that, and this is that. Like, now you want to talk about the show specifics after I've called you out on just complaining about the show. Because it romanticizes and glorifies and I'm like, I didn't see anything romantic or appealing about a girl in her bathtub slitting her wrist. I didn't see anything. If anything, that made me definitely not want to do it. This song is literally my life right now. And I've had suicidal thoughts, but when I saw that, I was like, hell no, I'm not going out that way.